And it is pretty hot today, but at least if you have to spend any of that time outside, it's almost comfortable as far as humidity goes. That's something that's going to be changing in the next couple of days. Current dew points in those upper 50s, so again, that's still that comfortable level. We'll see the humidity really rise into the end of the work week. Live look right now in Poplar Bluff, we're tracking blue skies, a couple of those fair weather clouds, temperatures pushing 90 for our high, and that's pretty much where we should be for the end of June. We have that breeze coming out of the southeast. It's feeling like the upper 80s, so really not too bad of a day. If you have any outdoor plans, you should be good to go, although it is a little on the warmer side. Upper 80s for southern Illinois, hitting 90s into parts of SEMO, the Boot Hill, and then even parts of western Kentucky, Paducah, still seeing 90 degrees. So it's going to be pretty toasty, but I don't think it's too bad. If you want to hang out on the patio, have dinner outside, maybe do some grilling, should be good to go. We're at least tracking dry conditions, holding on to those upper 80s at least a little while longer. Into tonight, we'll see some hazy skies return along with those warmer temperatures staying with us into midweek, very early into the morning. SEMO seeing that chance for some rain, but for most of us, it should be a fairly pleasant day. Into Thursday and Friday, that's when the pattern change happens. We see a heat dome move over us, and that's exactly what it sounds like. And then we're also tracking a couple of isolated storms. Right now, though, somewhere in those upper 80s by 8 o'clock. So if you're out and about, still holding on to the 80s, it's still a little warm. By 11, right before midnight, falling into the 70s. Overnight lows somewhere in those 60s. If you are in parts of SEMO, Poplar Bluff, extended into the Boot Hill, you could run into some raindrops in your early morning commute for Wednesday. Most of us, though, staying dry. Isolated showers hanging around mid-morning, but after lunchtime, that's pretty much out of here. Temperatures climbing into the mid-80s by that point. Early evening into the heat of the day, we're tracking a couple of 90s, so pretty on par to what we saw today, maybe a degree or two warmer, but the real heat is still not cranking up yet. We've got that high pressure over Texas. It'll move eastward, really funneling that Gulf air, very humid and warm, right into our region, and then it hangs around with us for a couple of days. A lot of heat alerts in effect, extending all the way from Texas to our own region. We're seeing that excessive heat watch starting early on Thursday, lasting until Friday as we're pushing a heat index of 110 degrees. We're tracking 100 degrees for the high Thursday and Friday. Look at that nice cool down, though, for Saturday and Sunday, back down into the 90s. Great to have the storm track 3 up, of course, with all of the heat. Really, though, focusing on the heat indices, so it's feeling like 110 just about on Thursday and Friday. So really got to be safe, take it seriously, and try to limit your time outside as far as Thursday and Friday goes. Tracking 90 for tomorrow's high. Again, a couple of those morning showers, mostly for parts of southeastern Missouri. Thursday and Friday, a couple of isolated showers and storms. Very, very warm, cooling down a bit for the weekend and into next week. And we're really settling into that summer-like pattern with the 90s and chances for pop-up storms every day.
Yeah, and with those excessive heat mornings and the high temperatures, the dry conditions, come a couple of burn bans in our area. We just received word Franklin and Jefferson counties are going under burn bans. We have all of that on our website. It's the top story right now on our website, WSILTV.com.
All right, thank you, Katie.